Hello. So I marinated the chicken a night before just so that it would become juicy as well as soak in all the flavors. I used my homemade tandoori masala which I always make in bulk so I can conveniently use it whenever I want to and I don't have to remove 10 different spice powder dabbas every single time I want to make something out of it. I mentioned the ingredients in the description box so make sure you check it out. Here I am using some mustard oil to fry those chicken tikkas. See those vapors, oh my god. So, time to flip it over now. Okay, wow, look at the color. Actually, I had forgotten to defrost it. I didn't find any jaga in the fridge, so I put it in the freezer, but forgot to wake up and remove it right away. So, it's kind of defrosting itself currently, which is not the right way to do, but yeah, my forgetful mind. The mustard oil is like the star ingredient because it gives a really nice smoky flavor to this. अभी देखो कोल वो ला के नहीं कर सकते ना, तो जितना smoky flavor ला सकते हैं उतना लाएंगे. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah. While this is cooking, let's make some sauces that would be required to make this up. We gotta make honey mustard mayo, which would add yumminess to this sub. Okay, we have some mayo, not some, a lot of it. Ta-da-da. Then we have some mustard, some honey. Mix, mix, mix. My mom usually makes some coriander mint chutney and stores it in the fridge, which easily lasts for a week. So I used it to make the coriander mint mayo. And I bought roasted garlic sub bread, cut it open, placed a cheese slice on it, and baked it in the oven for 5 minutes. Oh, just in case you are under the impression that I make this often, you're highly mistaken, my friend. My sister pestered me for good 4 days to make this thing for her. So we had gone for shopping in the evening and we went to a restaurant nearby because I and mom, we both weren't in a mood to cook, you know. We all do have those days. Help me guys, my sleep schedule is quite messed up lately and I end up waking up around 11, allowing me to have a brunch directly rather than having a proper breakfast. That one hot dog and vada pav filled my stomach but craved some sugar by 3 p.m. so I needed some coffee for myself. I'm not a coffee or tea person but once in a while I make it whenever I feel like it, you know. Ayan Shetty, my friend, had a girls' movie night. It was an okay movie, but I loved the company, so that's what matters, right?
ये रही तुम्हारी मंचलिका फालतू में डरते हो फालतू में
I love having eggs for breakfast. If I were to choose one breakfast for the rest of my life, this would be it. When I started cooking, when I was in the 7th standard, 7th standard, the first thing I made was a Spanish omelette. So now you know why I share a fondness for eggs and especially omelettes. But this one, scrambled eggs, I always add some milk in the eggs as it keeps the moistness intact, you know. Here I'm smearing some green mint mayo that I made the other day on the bread and some mustard mayo. Presenting my breakfast to you, a cup full of green tea and my yummy egg sandwich. Look at my egg sandwich, guys. Doesn't it look so bougie? I though feel it's some cafe style sandwich. Don't you agree? By the way, I share a love hate relationship with green tea. I know it's good for my health and I really feel good after I'm done drinking it, but I just cannot stand its taste. Oh, just look at my face after drinking green tea. Being a South Indian, my week feels incomplete without having at least one dish that has coconut in it. My mom makes sure that there's always one dabba in the freezer that has grated coconut in it, which she refills every weekend. So I can incorporate coconut easily into whatever I'm making without going through the pain of cracking open the coconut and grating it. Getting back to the chettinad egg masala that I'm cooking, I made a paste of all the dry spices and coconut that I roasted in some oil, which by the way smelled divine. Do you guys measure each and every ingredient that goes into a dish? Or are you just like me, who doesn't only stick to the swad anusar rule when salt is concerned, but applies the swad anusar rule for all the ingredients that goes into it? That's why I never stick to a recipe and always add in what I feel like and how much ever I feel like it. And that's why I can't specifically list down the measurements of the ingredients that I used. So, let me know in the comment section whether you are team recipes in the bath or team swad anusar. I and my sister went to DMart to get our monthly stash of junk food and we ended up buying cheese popcorn that they sell outside it. Just curious, what is your favorite popcorn flavor? I had the same chettinad egg masala for dinner and also had some kesar peda that we got from DMart and it was yum. That Q2 plate was given by my cousin and my mom made some amazing onion uttapam and peanut chutney. I love her peanut chutney. There's magic in it, definitely. Mushrooms are my absolute favorite. It, I don't know, somehow elevates any dish that it's put into. So here I'm making some roux. Roux, by the way, is a thickening agent and it's made out of flour as well as any form of fat. And that's when I add milk into it, it's gonna turn into amazing white sauce. Just in case you're wondering why did I chop up the mushroom stems separately, it's because I believe that it takes a bit more time to cook up as compared to the upper portion. So I put it first while cooking. By the way, I've never really had pasta ever outside whenever I go to cafes, and I've been to many cafes, okay? But I never prefer ordering pasta. Somehow I feel the pasta that I make is the best and I don't want to explore.
Or maybe it's just that I don't want to burst my bubble. I would love to be in this fairyland where I feel that my pasta is the best. Yeah, I would let it be that way. But no, many of my friends and family members have said that I make really good pasta. So I would like to still believe it. Remember the chicken tikka sub that I made on Monday? Oh, yeah. The chicken that I had marinated was left over. And what a brilliant idea to repurpose it by making chicken tikka masala out of it. You know, for the longest time since I had started cooking, I used to run away from cooking Indian dishes. I don't know why. Oh, by the way, I still can't make a chapati because probably I can make it if I try to, but I just don't want to. I don't know why. So, yeah, getting back to the topic, I used to never like making Indian dishes. I used to always prepare pastas and pizzas and bake cakes and whatnot, but always try not to make Indian gravies or anything Indian. But I remember once that my mom wasn't feeling well, and that was, I guess, in ninth standard. So when I was cooking for the whole family and not just for me and my sister, I had to make something that everyone would eat. And that's why I ended up making palak paneer, and it turned really good. And everyone loved it. And my mom, while she was lying on the bed being sick, she was so happy to have yummy food. Yeah, so that gained my confidence to make more and more Indian food. And look at me now. I love it. I make Indian food every now and then. Let me know which cuisine is your favorite. Currently, mine is Thai. So my mom made some garlic naan for dinner to go along with the chicken tikka that I made, and that's some black sesame seeds and grated garlic that she's topping up with. I smeared the naan with a lot of butter, but mom doesn't make naan every single day, right? So I had to do it. By the way, this is made out of whole wheat atta and not maida, so it doesn't taste like the ones that we get in restaurant. Mostly, I've seen in restaurants that the naan that they give is very rubbery, but this one totally isn't. So, this is my sister making some peanut butter banana toast for me. She doesn't really cook much, She cooks only a few things, easy things, but she nails it. And she has been making this dish for a while now, but I was just skeptical to have it. And then she was like, you know what, I'll just make it for you. Just taste it. Just give it a try. And I said yes. And I'm glad I did because this tasted yum. Oh god, how can super simple things put together taste so yum? I loved it. And I told her to make only one for me because, yeah, as I told, I was skeptical. But I should have told her to make at least two of them. But now that I know that she makes such good peanut butter banana toast, I'll see to it that she makes it more often for me. It's payback time, baby. I've made a lot of yummy stuff for her. I don't really prefer having sweet breakfast, like any day savory breakfast over sweet breakfast. But then this just is off the charts because it's that yum. How can you go wrong with it? It has peanut butter, banana, sunflower seeds, as well as cashew nuts. It's packed with nutrients. So, if you give it a try, do let me know if it was yummy. The rice that you see on my plate is a staple in my native place, and people over there have it for lunch, dinner, as well as breakfast. Surprised? Yes, they do have it for breakfast. It prepares them for the long day at work that they have because it fills them up, and I love it. So I see to it that most of the time that I have rice, it's this rice. I tried tapioca chips for the very first time. Even though it was difficult to chew on, it was delicious. And for dinner, I had the same thing, but I didn't have dahi because I don't really prefer having curd at night. This particular dal tadka that I make is my absolute favorite. I know that many people don't prefer putting a lot of spices into their dal, but I like it with a lot of masalas in it because it makes it very flavorsome. Many people like to put a lot of tomatoes also in their dal, but I just can't stand tomatoes. Even when I make a sub, I completely tell the person to omit tomatoes. That's how much I don't like tomatoes. Moving on to the prawns masala, I made a paste out of garlic, onion, ginger, and green chilies. And I shallow fried some prawns that I had marinated with some turmeric and salt. Keep it aside, and here goes my homegrown kadhi patta. I don't know. There's this huge difference between the flavors that a homegrown kadhi patta and a kadhi patta that we buy from outside gives. Oh, by the way, the major spice that gives amazing flavor to this prawns masala has to be Malwani masala. I didn't know Malwani masala existed, but since 6 months I got to know, and I just can't stop putting it in everything that I make. The palak raita that you see in the bowl, my mom usually makes it by boiling spinach leaves as well as garlic cloves, and after doing that, he puts some black salt into it and mix it with the curd. For snacks, I had some blueberry yogurt, flavored yogurt, and also some rava cake from Bangalore Iyengar Bakery. I absolutely love it. For dinner, we ordered some fried chicken achari momos, steamed paneer momos, fried veg chili cheese momos from Appetite Momos. We also fried some vegetable samosas. Bye bye.
Easier to love when it's you by my side, shining through the cracks like the first morning